And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the box.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Kemp ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles puts them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. So the base hit there plates their second run of the inning and brings us to our league leaderboard in terms of RBIs. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Tyler White will bat next. He went deep last night twice. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out. Still only 1 out in the inning. Line drive to left. Gallo is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Hero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Striding into the box, George Springer. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. Gallo is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Houston leads this one 2-0. Dallas Keuchel is on the mound for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
White is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Now time now to look at Jeff Bannister's Rangers lineup card in this one. What's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today, and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Here it comes now to Andrews. A wave and a miss, a kick behind a good fastball.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. 1 and 2, here it comes. Hit out towards second. Kemp right there. And there are 2 away now.
Third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First pitch on its way. Dribbled to the right side, but it gets fouled. Keuchel into his motion. Here's the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose in.
Bregman is there, and the side is retired. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Drilled to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Evan Gattis now standing in, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Into the box, Tony Kemp, and the runner's breaking for third. Pulled toward right center field. Lazar is on the move. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. The relay, the tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-0 Houston.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. He's just 2 for 12. He's taken it deep once.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one, only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on the slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game. Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
Stepping in, Nomar Mazara. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one. My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks. And now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Behind 0-2 now. Keuchel gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Digging in for it. second at-bat, Yuli Gurriel. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone! It's a two-run homer for Alex Bregman. 34 home runs now on the year, as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Into the box now, Tyler White. Hit hard to short. And the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust. Here's Carlos Correa now. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First pitch on its way. Runners on the move for second. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Here's George Springer as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that is through into left field, the base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Riding in once again, Marwin Gonzalez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Runners breaking for the plate. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And that's a home run into the top tank. So a 3-run shot to right center field, number 28 on the season, as they push this lead up to 9 now.
Well, as always, he wanted to spot that sinker at the knees or lower, but this one was up in the zone. So it's like a flat fastball that didn't move. Those usually go a long way.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And his arrival on the mound will signal the end for Doug Fister. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the showers. Bartolo Colon is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Standing in now, Evan Gattis. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Here's Jake Marisnick. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Pitch on the way. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that's off the left field wall. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
In now, Tony Kemp. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year as this lead got even wider.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Into the box, Yuli Gurriel. Swinging a ground ball to third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back homers. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart.
Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. Oh, right there, get me a knock to the left side.
Tyler White will bat next. Oh, and he leaves another one over the plate, and this ball's driven to left. And for the 3rd time tonight, he has served up a home run. Digging in, Carlos Correa. First offering on its way. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. But it bends just fouled into the second deck.
Tried the old ambush tactic, and it almost worked right there. Wasn't able to keep that first pitch fastball fair. The at-bat, he's got a lot left in this. If he's able to let that one go, I still think he can have a quality AB. Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously, he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
Here's George Springer. He's running. Shot to third. Beltre has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. Colon looks back. Now the pitch. This is pulled into right. Mazara is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not before things change dramatically as they explode for 11 here to really open things up. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Astros lead it 14-0. Here's Rougned Odor now. He starts off the inning against the guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. He's totaled 4 hits and 41 ABs. He also has 1 home run. And that's into the corner of foul ball and right. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one to make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's Jurickson Profar. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 6 home runs and 15 RBI. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
So he got him swinging. Jurickson Profar becomes out number 2 this inning. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Tapper up the line. That goes foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Keiko into his motion. Here it is on 0-2. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings. 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Evan Gaddis now standing in. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
And that's the beauty of it, Patty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 rhythms to do.
And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
We're talking about having a game tonight.
That's his 3rd RBI of the game with that base hit, Zero. Yeah, he must be hungry because that's 3 ribeye steaks for the big boy right there. Just a nice approach all night and able to come through for the team.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. There's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues. Stepping in now, Tyler White.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So And here's the second-generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous two. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. One away. In now, Elvis Andrews. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Andrews in an 0-2 hole here. The 0-2 once more. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. And as you can see, they are way behind. Digging in, George Springer. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Hit sharply on the ground. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, captain, Evan Gaddis.
Standing in, Evan Gaddis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone up into the second deck. It's a solo home run for Evan Gaddis. 29 home runs for him on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Here's Jake Marisnik. As he'll send a ground ball down to 3rd. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Joey Gallo now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Rounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side.
Yo, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Bounce to the right, into the loaded-up infield. And a close play at first, but he's called out, and the side is retired. Check down in order, and they remain well behind. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Tony Kemp. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Coming to the plate now, Yuli Gurriel. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. Those don't come along every day. Alex Bregman will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. This was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. And that's in there, base hit. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tyler White, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they added number to the run column.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. First pitch on its way. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Carlos Correa with a 2-run shot. 38th home run of the season for him as this lead got even wider. Here's George Springer. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. Marwin Gonzalez now. And it's fouled away. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Swing and a line drive, but foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation, sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as the blowout continues.
What an awesome moment for this team right here. That's the 4th home run in a row. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are chomping at the bit to get up at the plate.
Here's Jake Marisnik as he drives a liner to right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Matt Bush gets the call the pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Runner goes for second. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ballgame.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as the swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel, and he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field, base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up to shoot again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
And there he goes towards second. Shot on the ground is short. And it's in time at first. And hallelujah, the side is retired. Big inning for them, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. To the bottom of the 6th inning, the Astros on top, 27-0. Here's Rougned Odor now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope to be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
So we got him looking there. Rougned Odor becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Profar is a corner infielder, normally a 3rd baseman, but he's at the other corner at first base here in this one.
Yeah, this guy's got sure hands. You know, sometimes I want to make this point. First basemen get a bad rap. Because everyone thinks they could just go over there and handle a bag, pick balls in the dirt. Not the case. First basemen cannot be more important to helping out not only the pitching staff when they want to throw over, but also taking errors away from their infielders.
So we got him swinging. Jurickson Profar goes down for the 2nd out here in the bottom half. Up next for the Rangers, Carlos Perez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Keuchel sets his sights, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So 6 perfect innings for him. Tyler White will bat next. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Andrus gets down and dirty. It's there. He got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. No chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Stepping up now, George Springer. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Now here's a drive out to right center field. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. The runner from first crosses the plate.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball middle side, places it right back where it came from.
Standing in now, Marwin Gonzalez. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Evan Gaddis now standing in. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes to Shields. To the track, to the wall. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game!
Now batting, right fielder, Jake Marisnick.
In now, Jake Marisnick. Line drive to left. Gallo is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in now to speedy Tony Kemp. And he's been terrific so far with 4 hits in 6 tries. He's set. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall in right field. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And here's the 2nd-generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields, who sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. No hits to this point. Here it comes now to Andrus. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
So he got him swinging. Elvis Andrus becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and Beltre really wanted that one, but he didn't get it. Behind 0-2 now.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Keuchel gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Tapped up the first baseline. White brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Tony Barnett enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Yuli Gurriel. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line. It screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
It can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Into the box now, Tyler White. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Riding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Carlos Correa. He's 5 for 6 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now. So striding forward now, George Springer, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. From the stretch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Marwin Gonzalez will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his fourth in the ballgame as the blowout continues.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in one game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
Evan Gaddis now standing in. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. And he's looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game.
Talk about having a game of a lifetime. And
now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Here's Jake Marisnik. He swings and misses at a first-pitch fastball, 0-1. And he's been terrific so far with 4 hits in 6 tries. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. Throw into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He sends it on the ground to first, and he'll step on the bag himself.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in. Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Now at the plate, Nomar Mazara. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hand. 1 out, nobody on.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the 2nd out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Keuchel's ready. Here it is on 0-2. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. And as you can see, they are way behind. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel, got a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Short, hit hard. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ready to take his axe again, Alex Bregman, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Tyler White will bat next. He comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. And Hendricks will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this in.
And that was a well-executed pitch down in the leg. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result is there.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Runners off for second. Now a swing and a high fly ball. This one out to deep left center field. And my gracious, the merry-go-round continues. He's served up yet another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Number 31 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Here's George Springer. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Shields is there. And the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits. Here's Rougned Odor now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Take something off, but it's 1-2 now.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
First pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. He represents the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining.